Welcome to the place where we can talk about TV. Let's talk about Netflix. As you probably already know, Netflix has made the transition from just curating other people's content into making their own, with shows like House of Cards, Hemlock Grove, Orange is the New Black, Marco Polo, and a bunch of others. And it's been pretty amazing so far. So let's talk about the shows we're going to be getting from Netflix pretty soon and what we know about them. Just as a side note, over the months of March and April, Netflix is going to put up over 320 hours of original programming with shows and stand-ups and documentaries and films. I'm going to be specifically talking about the shows, but get ready for a pretty exciting time on Netflix. So first, obviously, the Marvel shows. Netflix is making 4 different Marvel shows, aka Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. I just said aka Jessica Jones first to avoid saying Daredevil, aka Jessica Jones. So here's what we know so far. Charlie Cox is Matt Murdock / Daredevil. This is what he's gonna look like, at first at least. It looks like they're drawing some inspiration from the Man Without Fear comic, but it's probably not gonna be specifically based on that one. We know that Vince, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his last name, is gonna be playing Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin, and the show is gonna be as much about him as it is about Daredevil. The show is not called Kingpin though. Jessica Jones will be played by Kristen Ritter and will be introduced on Daredevil. Her own show will be called aka Jessica Jones, and David freaking Tennant has been cast as the villain Kilgrave. Also, other people are on the show, but holy shit, I'm excited to see David Tennant do this role. Luke Cage will be played by Mike Coulter and will be introduced on aka Jessica Jones. And we currently just don't know enough about Iron Fist to talk about it. So Daredevil will kick things off April 10th. We also have 2 new comedies coming from Netflix, only one of which got me excited. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt was originally created by Lady of Awesome Tina Fey for NBC, but the network canceled on them because they were afraid of low ratings. What's wrong with me? Netflix, being just like the force of good, has picked it up and will put it in our faces March 6th. It stars Ellie Kemper as a girl who's been rescued from a doomsday cult and is starting her new life in New York City. And that's all I need to know. I'm done. I'm in. The second comedy, called Grace and Frankie, is coming May 8th, and it's gonna be about 2 older ladies. Is that like an okay thing to say? And they're, well, not exactly friends. They are friends, but they're kind of also, you know, I'm just trying to avoid having to say frenemies, all right? They're frenemies. Fuck. Anyway, it's Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin, and if you've ever seen them in anything, so that's it. That's the role they're probably gonna play on this as well. So the show's gonna be about them and their husbands fall in love with each other and comedy. I'm probably gonna be passing on that one. This last one, other than the Marvel shows, is the big one, Bloodline. A 13-episode drama about a family called the Rayburns and their complicated web of lies that slowly starts to unravel when the oldest son, who's kind of like the black sheep of the family, comes home. It looks pretty solid and the trailer looks good. And it's supposed to be structured like a 13-hour movie. It's meant to be binged. And I love that. I'm probably going to be clearing a couple of days for this when this comes out. That's going to be March 20th. That's it for the new stuff. As for stuff already running, House of Cards Season 3 airs this Friday, February 27th. There goes the weekend, I know. Orange is the New Black Season 3 sometime in June. Hemlock Grove was renewed for Season 3, but we don't have a release date yet. The same for Marco Polo Season 2. So which of these shows are you most excited about? I'm gonna be making some videos specifically about some of these shows as they come out. So definitely let me know if there's one in particular that you want to hear more about. So make sure you subscribe to catch that. And also, we can now talk about TV on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Isn't that amazing? Keep binging, and I will see you next time.